tell us about the beach fairy garden.
Here is where they get their water from. Over here is where their pets sometimes sleep. Over here we have a little fairy reading on a floaty in the little pool area. Then over here we have two tiny mermaids.
Oh, wow.
And tiny mermaids are called shrimpies.
Cute. How fun. And I love how they have like a little fence up here. That's really
And then there's
nice.
also a creek down there, and the water can go down there. There is also a bridge there. And why these fairies are buried is so that at night they keep warm.
Ooh, good idea. Look, there's a little shell door and the shell fences. There's some flamingos
We
hanging
even
out.
have part of a sand dollar. And then over here is basically their basement. When there's about a storm come, they overlap these, we push this down, and then it's about this big, filled with a bunch of moss beds.
Wow. That is so cool. Wow, well thank you for sharing all these fairy gardens with us, Ruby. Very nice. Do you have any tips for folks at home if they want to try to help fairies out with a nice fairy garden?
If you want to help fairies out, you can have fences, rivers, creeks. Don't forget their water. Needs to be water there for them to hang around in and to drink. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing my fairy gardens. Bye!
Bye, Ruby.
Next year, the fairy garden grew 5 times the size! The fairies needed a waterfall for a water source so that they could have lots of water to drink and for the mermaids to stay coolin' during the hot summer days. And it leads up to a little lake. Here we have lots of decorations, some shells, and we have cactus garden, we have succulent garden, and as you can see we have a flamingo shell pond and a little flower garden, and the gazebo, and the driftwood that the fairies love to climb on, and the gravel path that goes all the way around the fairy garden.
I'm curious, what kinds of fairies and magical creatures would visit a beach fairy garden like this?
Small mermaids called shrimpies, water fairies, shell fairies, and even octowolfos.
Whoa, that is one crazy looking creature.
All these fairies came from Georgia.
You have to be a pretty sharp fairy to live in a cactus garden. We ended up doing this larger version of the beach garden for 2 years and found it was quite a bit of work. I think we might go back to our original size next year.
If you like this video, please click that like button below and subscribe to Once Upon a Fairy.